Now here's somebody who don't like that Mike Johnson got in.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started.
Before we start this video, I got a new sponsor, y'all. Yeah, check it out. China's real estate bubble is absolutely collapsing. In 2008, when the subprime mortgage crisis nearly ended capitalism, housing was 8% of the US GDP, while housing is 25% of China's. This is an epic meltdown and it's just beginning. Meanwhile, in the United States, inflation is so high that the Federal Reserve is talking about raising interest rates even further, choking the credit out of the economy completely. Everything is expensive. But gold is perfect for this environment, but it is near all-time highs already. So I want to present a company called Gold Mining Inc., trading on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticket DLGD. The reason is that this is a company that trade at multi-year lows, extremely cheap. Their gold resources are worth only $1 per ounce. If you go to wealthresearchgroup.com/cheap gold, there's an entire presentation explaining how this company is effectively 80 or 90% more discounted than anything out there. If you're bullish on gold, I urge you to stop everything you're doing and download this carefully drafted report now. There's a company overview right in the description area underneath this video, and I encourage you to check it out. So even though there's no guarantee when it comes down to investments, I tell you what, it gotta be a better risk to go with this than what's going on right now in the economy. So check out the links below, and now let's get to this video. Now I don't know, y'all want to roll the dice to figure out if this is a girl or a boy right here? Who knows? Who knows? So we got us a human with some very painted on arched eyebrows. You know what? I'm gonna go with the girl. I'm gonna go with the girl who is overplaying her hand trying to look like a guy. But regardless of what this is, she's a liberal. Bottom line, a radical brainwashed liberal. So now here we go.
Well, they did it. There's a new Speaker of the House. This is Mike Johnson. He represents Louisiana. He's a Republican and a part of the Christian right faction.
Oh, God. There we go. There we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people had brains. So here she is, the Christian far right. What is that? If you're a fundamentalist, if you are simply someone who believes in the scriptures and not a whole bunch of crazy interpretations of them or using them like a smorgasbord, I like that. I don't like that, though. You can keep that. If you're one of those, then you're a far right Christian. They want watered down ones that will have drag queens singing in a choir and coming in and the gospel of the drag queen on the bus. Turn to the scripture of the drag queen on the bus goes round and round. So that's what they want. But this person's up here saying just because he's a Christian, what makes him this far spooky right wing? So now you can see the demonic influence that is coming upon these people to start hating Christianity for some reason. So just because this man has, declared he's a Christian, now all of a sudden that's spooky.
The party. He has extremely close ties to Christian fundamentalist groups like Focus on the Family and the Alliance Defending Freedom. In fact, he used to be an attorney and the media spokesperson for the Alliance Defending Freedom.
What's the problem? What is the problem? You see these people? I mean, there's nobody trying to mess with this chick. Nobody's trying to mess with her. But you're throwing this out there as if this is a major problem. Yeah, she's throwing this out there like this is a major problem. That he used to be a spokesman. And I'm going, I don't see what the problem is. Did he do something personally to you? But let's continue, though.
Johnson does not believe in climate change. He does believe in conversion therapy.
See? Inferences. Because since you're not a radical out there talking about I'm going to chain myself to the street and then force somebody to have to either run around me or run me over, you must believe that climate change doesn't exist. Just because you're not demanding that we go ahead and rearrange our house, get rid of fossil fuels tomorrow, and, get rid of all of our cars, then you know what? You're a climate denier. Just like if you didn't believe in getting this shot, you were a vax denier. And I'm going, no, that's not true. I mean, some vaccines have been productive, but that one I don't trust. But now all of a sudden, look at this person. He's a vax denier, and now you're a climate change denier. What else is he? Because, see, you can always tell. First of all, I think whoever would have won, they would have did this. But for some reason, they definitely are going to come out a little hard on Mike Johnson. So it might mean that Mike Johnson might not be too bad, but we'll have to see.
He supported Donald Trump's ban on Muslim immigrants.
Oh, God.
And in 2019 and 2020, he served on Trump's legal counsel for the Senate impeachment trials.
So? What? This woman is so brainwashed. She's beyond repair. I would think and I think I could get to some people, but I think if you set her in a room with me for about 18 hours, I don't know if I could even crack the surface. I mean, just tie her up, put some tape on her mouth, tape her eyes open like Clockwork Orange. The whole world, it stinks. It bloody stinks. Oh, yeah? Well, what's so bloody stinking about it? Yeah, you could open up her eyes, give me about 18 hours, and she'll come out like, nothing changed. Nothing changed. The whole world still stinks. Yeah, and I have to hit her with it again. And what's so bloody stinking about it? So let's continue hearing her rip off all of these statements, but without details.
He has actively campaigned against the day of anti-bullying and campaigned for...
That's a day? The day of anti-bullying. Well, see, coming from somebody who thinks disagreeing with you is bullying you, holding you accountable is bullying you, words is violence, stuff like that. Yeah, I would campaign against that too. I don't want to have to walk around in society with eggshells all under my feet, having to catch every word before it comes out of my mouth because I'm worried about your particular view. Forget my own opinion. Forget reality. Forget logic. Forget common sense. I got to tiptoe around your feelings. So if you interpret that as bullying, then so be it. That's right. Call me a bully. So now let's go ahead and hear the rest of the horrible things that Mike Johnson disagreed with.
For students to have the ability to pray out loud in class as part of their First Amendment rights.
Yeah, I mean, surely having prayer in class could only make the world worse. Absolutely. But throwing up some rainbow flags and, talking to the kids about the transgender on the bus. But that right there makes the world more inclusive and brings more morality into the world. But that prayer and stuff could just unravel our whole society. I would argue that when they removed it, that started to unravel our society right then. But here she is. She's mad about all these things. I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, share my videos. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification buttons are turned on to all. Subscribe to my alternative channel just in case YouTube give me the slip or something. You'll know how to find me. Don't forget to check me out with all the podcasts and follow me on Rumble in the Jungle. All the links are listed below. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. Those links are below as well.